Hey everybody, Katie Lobliner here from MTS Nutrition, and today we're going to make Macrolution zucchini chocolate chip brownies. So today, to start, we're going to start with the wet ingredients. I'm going to use my KitchenAid mixer. You don't have to use it. You can use a regular mixer. We're going to use 2 eggs. I suck at cracking eggs, by the way.
But they're supposed to break here.
Well, no, I mean like I always get shells.
These are they're organic DHA eggs, by the way. Okay,
so we're going to use 2 eggs. We're going to use some vanilla, which is really hard to open. That's why I've been working on my grip. Where's my tablespoon? A tablespoon of vanilla.
Okay, is that natural, pure vanilla, or imitation?
Just pure vanilla from Costco.
Pure vanilla. Cool, so not imitation, but imitation will work.
Whatever you got.
Yeah.
Okay, sugar. Instead of sugar, I'm using Splenda. It's going to take 1 cup. Tammy, you need to watch that.
Now, Splenda, Katie, might be a little less sweet than sugar, but we're actually putting Macrolution in here, which will add in a lot of sweetness to it as well, with the delicious chocolate flavor.
1 cup of Splenda.
Time out, Katie. I want them to see the craziness here.
Okay.
Okay, we have Cammy watching the baby, doing a great job. Thomas, go finish your hamburger, dude. And of course, our house is livable.
Okay.
Okay.
I need a big spoon.
She's getting the big spoon.
1/4 cup of applesauce. If you don't have applesauce, you can use oil instead, like coconut oil or macadamia nut oil. I like using applesauce because there's minimal calories, right, compared to oil?
Yeah, you're cutting down on the fat calories and you're cutting down on the overall calories.
So it's just 1/4 cup of, this is unsweetened applesauce.
And 1/4 cup of applesauce a day keeps the doctor away.
If you say so. Alright. And what else do I put in here? Salt. How much salt do I need? Good question. My eyes are really dry right now, so I can really see. I need 1/4 cup of salt.
1/4 cup?
I mean, teaspoon.
You gotta be clear.
1/4 teaspoon.
1/4 teaspoon. See, that's why I'm here, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm the fact check.
At the end of the day, I always put the ingredients that I've used over to another side, so that way I don't accidentally put the same thing in twice. So there's the wet ingredients. Again, eggs, vanilla, Splenda, applesauce, and salt. I'm just gonna... Just mix it up.
Thomas, dude, finish your burger, homie.
Oh, that's
Thank
a good
you, baby.
point. Put the outlet cover on. Okay, just so it's mixed. Okay, now we're gonna add the dry ingredients, which are flour. I'm using whole wheat flour, and it's just a cup.
White flour works as well. We just prefer to use whole wheat when we can.
Yes, what he said. A cup of whole wheat flour.
Guys.
I need another 1/4 cup measure. Because I got that one wet.
Alright, just put it up, baby. Thank you.
1/4 cup.
Thank you.
Okay, 1/4 cup of cocoa. Maybe I'm going to use a little bit less because I'm going to add...
Preston, stop pulling down my pants. Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing?
1/4 cup, but I did a little less because I'm going to add some macaroni.
1/4 cup of cocoa.
Cocoa.
Show me that cocoa. Hershey's cocoa.
Yeah, or I have Trader Joe's.
Natural, unsweetened. We also use Trader Joe's.
Big mess. Didn't I?
Yes, you
okay.
did.
Cocoa, I'm going to add in 1 scoop of...
That is the yummiest thing ever.
Okay.
Just a scoop.
Just a scoop. And then I have cinnamon, which is a teaspoon. That's what I thought. Make sure I've got the teaspoon. Teaspoon of cinnamon. That's
Hey, Tammy, can you keep Preston from pulling everything out of the cupboard that's underneath me?
constant chaos here. Okay. And
That's why we have an older child to babysit.
soda.
How much baking soda you got there, Katie?
We are going to, my eyes are messed up. I can't see. 1.5.
Dessert.
Put them down.
1.5 teaspoons. So I'm gonna pour it over this thing because I don't want to put too much.
1.5 teaspoons of baking soda.
There's my one.
Not baking powder, baking soda.
Arm & Hammer soda. And there we go.
Okay.
All right, I got everything but those. Those going at the end.
Okay.
Alright, so we're just going to mix it up again.
Katie, smile at the camera.
And the oven should be at 350.
No, give me a good smile. I need a... There we go. That's going to be your thumbnail. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to get this mixed up.
Let me see the consistency of that bad boy.
I think I'm going to need to add a little bit of milk.
You think so?
Yeah, it's taking too much. Preston.
So how much milk are you going to add? That's the thing, when you're baking, you need to be able to judge. So you're adding some skim milk. What do you think, a half cup?
Quarter cup of milk.
Quarter cup of skim milk being added to the recipe.
I do a little under because I don't want to spill it. Let's see. That was a little under my quarter cup, so I'm going to do a full quarter cup, but I just didn't want to spill it.
Making a nice little batter, Katie.
Yeah. The moisture, we're going to get more moisture from the zucchini, so.
Oh, the zucchini still hasn't gone in. I forgot about the zucchini.
Yeah, so let me get this out of here.
So guys, not only are you getting the vegetables from Macrolution, but you're also getting...
Preston, out of the way, baby girl.
You're also getting vegetables. How much, and this is shredded zucchini with a cheese grater?
Yeah, you take the small size of the cheese grater, cut off the small end, and hold the zucchini by that stem part that's left. And grate the zucchini.
It's grated zucchini?
Do not.
I give it an A.
Can you throw it in the sink?
In the sink. Can I lick it?
Why now?
Dude,
Right.
that is delicious.
You're not filming yourself licking it?
Hold on. I will. Hold on. You could taste the Macrolution, which I think is the greatest tasting thing on earth.
Okay, so now I have... Okay.
That's
I've
delicious.
got 2 cups. Are you watching?
No, I'm busy enjoying this delicious Macrolution.
I've got 2 cups of shredded zucchini that I'm going to add in.
Now, what happens if you don't add zucchini?
Well, this provides a lot of moisture and
it's healthy.
The health benefit of the recipe.
Now, you see this recipe. We'll get that later.
It's just a solicitation. Okay.
So she's spooning it in. Now, you're done using the mixer?
Yeah, don't use the mixer for that.
So you're spooning it in with a rubber spatula.
I probably shouldn't have used the mixer to add in the dry ingredients, but it was quicker. But it was fine. So it was just,
honestly, it looks good to me, babe.
Yeah. So, like that. Now, here's an option. You don't have to, but it's super yummy to add in chocolate chips. So if you're wanting it a little healthier, don't add them in. Or buy, what's it called? Cacao nibs? Or the sugar-free.
Are you adding in chocolate chips this? I don't think you need them, but I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Okay.
Now the chocolate chips are optional.
Yeah, they're optional. It calls for a cup and a half. Last time I added like half of that. So I'm just going to add a half a cup.
Half cup. Now that's adding very little calories.
I'm adding a half.
And you're still looking at a very low-fat recipe.
A half a cup of chocolate chips.
So that's just going to make it ooey and gooey and awesome. But you don't need to add the chips. I reiterate, that thing was
super
delicious. You saw me licking that thing.
Okay, so now let me make some room here.
Let's take a look at this. Look at that beautiful batter. Now she's going to spoon it in.
I put some wax paper down.
Always use wax paper.
This is fine like that.
Coconut,
and I spray it. That way it
non-stick spray. We prefer coconut oil. It has a very high smoke point, which means it's not going to turn into stuff, bad stuff. I was going to say the S word, the bad word, but we have children around here.
Yes.
And I do curse around them. I don't want to do it on camera because people will make fun of me on YouTube. Right. Oh my goodness, that looks like fantastic. That looks like that's just going to come out phenomenal.
Okay, so
keep in mind, guys, there is in Macrolution. Look at this. Look at this. There is vegetable powder with tomato, kale, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts, plus the zucchini in here. So you have literally a ton of veggies in here to make you healthy and big and strong.
Just kind of, since you got the wax paper, you got to kind of do this to get it in the corners. But it makes it a lot easier when it's done cooking to get it out of the thing. So.
That looks spectacular, dude.
Alright, so this is going to go in the oven at...
What is the temp?
Was it 350, I think? 350 for 30 to 40 minutes, depending on your oven. Keep an eye on it.
Alright.
Check back when it's done and I'm eating it. Alright, it's been about 35 minutes. I did a toothpick test, and you want the toothpick to be
Look at this. Hold on. Before she takes it out, she's making some muffins.
All right, yeah, make another bath.
Just put them in a little muffin.
The kids like them as muffins. They cook quicker. If you're going to do it in a muffin thing like that, a silicone muffin thing, it doesn't take quite as long to cook.
Here's my epic sweet potatoes right here. Check that out. That looks delicious. Now this is full of veggies, protein, healthy carbohydrate, healthy fat. Can't really beat that.
Man, it's full of MTS Macrolution.
Well, that's the protein, man. That's the veggies.
Yeah, I got some protein in it.
All right, so next step is us eating it later, right?
Yeah, it's got to cool off for a few minutes, then we can cut it up. I cut it into pretty small squares. That I will probably cut into half and then half and then half and half and half and half. So, yeah.
We'll show her cutting it.
16 pieces, right? Yeah.
All right.
All right, so we let it cool off for about 10 minutes, and then I flipped it over and peeled off the wax paper. And
that's a big old brownie.
So I'm gonna go eat this now, and I'll see you later.
I want to have a bite of this. Kids, come here.
All right.
One at a time, though. We don't want. All right, you want to bring Chunkas over here?
Yeah.
It's still pretty warm. Probably should let it cool a while, but we want the kids to be. Okay, good. More for me.
That was freaky.
All right.
Thomas, you got to try this. It's going to be epic.
Get a little.
Here's chewies. Why don't we just put them on the counter?
Thomas, give it a little bite.
All right, buddy.
Tiny bite.
It might be too hot.
It's not tiny.
It's too hot for him to eat.
We're going to let it cool down a little bit. So you see how to cut it.
So it's still a little soft. You could probably cooked it a little more, but the chips also melt and make it a little mushy.
Oh, it's going to harden up once it sits.
Mama.
Okay, Cammie. Have you tried it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's good.
Is it yummy? Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Have you tried a little bit?
I did. It's very good.
Look how these look.
So I cut it. It was an 8x8 Pyrex. I cut it into 16 pieces.
You have a little bite.
Yeah, Mark will have a little bite because he's afraid he's going to get fat.
You know me. Let me see how this tastes. Well, it's also... That's really good. Keep in mind, it's had a ton of veggies, equivalent of veggies in it too. Just delicious.
That's the zucchini. That's like the most part.
2 cups of zucchini and also the serving some Macrolution. It's good quality. Thomas, you want some? Okay, we'll cut you one. Good job, Katie. Tastes good. Anything you want to say?
Oh, just...
Give her a break, guys. She's cooking her butt off here. Boom!